Oh, welcome back, my fantabulous following. It is me, Madison Easley, and we are back for some more of our first Minecraft series. Now, during our break, I've gone and I've found all of the recipes that we are going to need, written them all down in a very special booklet that I have right next to me. And so if you hear shuffling of papers, that's me looking for the recipe that I need. But in a lot of these recipes, we needed a lot of things that we need to go mining for, such as quartz and iron. So that's where we're going to basically take our episode today. Yeah, so we went and got wood so that we can make torches. So that's what we need to do first. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm so excited. Alright, so we have all our coal in the top furnace. Yes, okay. We'll get the wood out of here. And we'll craft this 48 into sticks. Shift. Okay. So now I'll turn this into torches. I'm sure we'll get more coal while we're down there, so I'm not going to worry too much about coal here at the house or not. We'll bring the sticks just in case. We'll leave the rest of the wood here, though, and the oak sap in here, because I don't know why we have that. And we will get going. Looks good. Alright. We'll put these two there, and into the mine we go. Yeah, so a lot of the recipes that we're going to be using to make our fabulous house are going to involve a lot of quartz, a lot of iron, sometimes even iron blocks, iron bars, a lot of crazy things like that that have to do with a lot of iron, a lot of mining. So I figured that's a good place to start. Now I really want to have a great extravagant house. Now of course we can always start a little smaller and build up to our main like fantabulous mansion at the end. But for where we are right now in our little hovel, I'm not too worried about getting fancy things. This is kind of where we're going to start out and hopefully make the best hovel ever, but we're not too concerned about pimping it out yet. That's going to come in our later houses where it's our main priority. Oh, thank goodness there's no more gravel. It is really dark. Is my brightness done all the way up? Options, video settings. Yeah, my brightness is at moody. I'm like, why do I have to place so many torches? This is what happens when you have to reinstall Minecraft, guys. You think everything is fine and dandy, but no. Okay. So I figured that we could carry on with our tale of unfortunate events from my fabulous but crazy vacation. So I think that's what we'll do while we're boringly mining into the ground. So basically, on my vacation, after we blew our flat tire, we're stuck on the road for a long time, we went back on the road, finally got to our hotel, and the whole thing was we were supposed to turn our bad luck around by getting a water view. We didn't get a water view. So that was like, okay, this video, not video, why do I say video? Because I'm recording. This vacation is testing our limits here. So, here's my pick, so we'll start using the other one. Yeah, we didn't end up getting a water view, so everyone was kind of bummed about that. But we were still, like, settling into the whole vacation atmosphere. And, ooh, what did that? Okay, that was weird. Still settling to the vacation atmosphere of everything, and we were trying to turn the bad juju around, because none of our friends that had went there were having like the best start to their vacations either. So it was like our duty to kind of like change the juju a little bit. And the next crazy thing that happened was I think I'm trying to go in order, but I'll probably miss something. But our iron. Our boat, we have a fairly old boat. It runs extremely well, but it's not brand new or anything like that. And it was probably about time that we got a tune-up for it, because it had been running kind of funky before we had gone on the trip, but we missed our appointment when we blew the tire to get it checked out. So when we took it out for the day and it was running smooth, we didn't really think much of it. But then we drove all the way up to Black Lake, which is probably about an hour and a half away from where we normally stay on the lake/river. And our motor like completely started making this like sound like over and over and over again, but it just got increasingly louder. And it turns out that we fried like our entire outdrive, and we, of course, were forever away from home, and we were stuck in the middle of the river because we thought that we could make it back with the tick. Like, we were hoping to get to Harrison, which is a little town that's right by the entrance. We were hoping that we could get there in time so that we could just pull our boat out at the launch there. But it turned out that our motor just like completely died, and like all the power and things like nothing worked. So a passing sea doer and their son came along, which is very lucky for us. And no one had cell service at this time. Otherwise, we would have called our friends, which are also at the lake. But there's no cell service on the river because it's absolutely in the middle of nowhere. So we sent one of the girls that was with us. She's 20. I think 24-ish, and she went on the Sea-Doo. Now, bless her heart, and the Sea-Doers, but they went all the way to Harrison to try to find our friends, the Hamiltons, and she found them, but as it turns out, we found our other friends, the Hankels, who were also coming back before that she could get to them, and so it wasn't really necessary that she went, and she got like super sick and like seasick and not doing well at all. But we ended up getting towed back to Harrison, and turns out that we had to replace our entire outdrive, which is like a $3,000 kind of purchase, and it was just not a very fun thing. And it also turned out that we couldn't get it back till Tuesday, which was another one of those like, oh gosh, because what's a boat vacation without a boat? Yeah, so that was another thing that happened. Then we went up at our condo, because my grandpa's like condo king. At our condo, there's this hill that you have to go up if you want to get anything. Soap, laundry detergent, anything like that. Oh, my pick broke. That's not good. But anyway, there's this hill, like a super, very large hill. And it's not extremely steep, but it's got a good steepness that's like right by that hill. And I can't break this block, so I'm gonna have to just. I'm cheating. In order to get up this hill, so me, my brother, his friend, and two of my friends, we all got on our bikes, except Evan stayed back, so I guess it wasn't my brother, it was just his friend and then my friends. But oh, it's dark. Help. Help. Nope. Okay. We had to bike up this huge hill to get the soap and laundry detergent for my people at the condo. So, we went all the way up this hill, got the soap, and there's like this candy bowl at the top, and everyone always takes like a huge handful of candy so that we could go back and just enjoy our candy while we were there. And, so we're sitting there, we're enjoying our candy, everything's good at the top of the hill, and we're like, okay, we'll do a race down. I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to racing my bikes. I do like racing them, but the previous time when I'd been racing someone or trying to do anything cool, I like completely fell off my bike, and it was at the Narrows Bridge, and I felt like I was gonna die. So I'm just kind of a wuss now when it comes to doing that kind of stuff. But I decided to race with Michael and Marie, which are the people that were down there with us, and so Katie, who was the other person that was with us, she was on her bike, and her bike didn't have the best brakes to kind of start out with, and so we were all racing down the hill, and I was behind Mike and Marie. They got down to the bottom of the hill. I got down to about the same time, maybe 30 seconds later, and we couldn't see Katie. Like, they're like, have you seen Katie? I'm like, no, I didn't see her on my way down. And so Mike's like, I need your bike. So he took my bike and he went back up to the hill, and it turns out that Katie had, poor girl, had gotten into the gravel when she was checking because she thought she heard a car behind her. It turns out she had fallen into the gravel and completely scraped up her elbow and her leg, and it was a pretty nasty fall, and I felt really bad for her because that sucks. Surprised I haven't gotten my cheese yet. Where's my Monster Heart and cheese? Yeah, so poor Katie completely, like, destroyed her leg. So that was another one of the things that happened that was a little, oh, poor girl, kind of thing. It's not gonna, oh good, let me sleep. I was worried that I wasn't gonna be able to sleep when I was in there. Yeah, so it was one of those things where everything kind of went wrong whenever it could go wrong. So, we would be doing something like eating breakfast, and we couldn't put our umbrella up because it was too windy, or, you know, it was like those kind of things, like the annoying things, but things that still bothered you. So it was like, oh gosh. And of course, whenever we're over there, there's always like a huge wildfire, and the wildfires completely like shut everything down. Like there's smoke and you can't see, and it hurts your eyes when you're going out places, and it's just kind of sucks when it's all wildfiery over there. I'm already at level 8, guys. Some hardcore mining going on. And I'm like one of those people that's like super prone to bug bites. Like bugs love me, and if you think I'm exaggerating, I'm gonna tell you a little story of what happened while we were there. And we went down to our campground where our friends were staying, because they stay in a little camper when we go over there. So our friends are staying in a camper, and there's like this little area at the bottom of, I don't know, not really at the bottom, but there's like this little beach area that you can go down to, and they have like a volleyball court and things that you can play around out there, and I'm really into volleyball, so we went down there to play a game of volleyball for a few hours. It's about 6 o'clock. I came back up, and we went home. This is actually at the time when we didn't have our boat, so we didn't actually have to drive home through all the bugs. But I went back home, and I counted the next morning. I had 75 bug bites from just that hour and a half down at the beach. It was ridiculous. And, yeah, it was one of those things where everything was kind of just going wrong. Of course, I had a ton of fun. It was like still one of the best vacations ever, but nothing was really going our way. And it didn't even change when we were on our way back home. We had arranged with our friend's dad that he would take our trailer back, so that way we could get the bikes back and my dad's motorcycle back while my dad towed the boat behind our car. And due to a back issue, apparently, he couldn't make it back to help us tow everything, so my dad had to pay one of our employees to come out and grab this trailer from us. So we're all on our way back together, and we stopped to get a tire, like a replacement tire, since we had to use our backup when our tire blew on our trailer. So we went to, I think we were at Les Schwab, I think that's where we went. Because we tried another place first, but they couldn't get it done fast enough, and they did it really fast when we went. Like, it was super fast. Like, it was very impressive. But they had my dad load it onto the trailer area, and it turned out he was on the phone with my grandpa at the time because he had lent us the car that the employee drove to grab our trailer with. And it was my mom's phone that he was talking on. And when he was asked to load the trailer in, he left my mom's phone on the back of the trailer. And Trevor, our employee, didn't know my dad forgot, and nobody was aware. So when we all started going again, it was still on the trailer, and it took a ride down I-90 for quite some time before it fell off, and my mom realized, like, where's my phone? So we went on, like, Find My iPhone, and turns out it fell in the middle of I-90 somewhere. So there's a $150 reward out there for it if anyone wants to run down there and find it, if it works. Yeah, so that was kind of like the wrap-up to our interesting vacation. So It was definitely one to remember. One for the record books, I'd say. So we have a good bit of iron now, 16, so decent amount. But we don't have any quartz, so we can't like make a whole lot of the things that I really want to make. I haven't seen any quartz, and we've been down fairly deep. I think I just got to find like a little vein of quartz somewhere. You know, quartz is one of those things that I almost never run into in Minecraft because it's just like, I feel like it's harder to find than a lot of other ores and things like that, but for some reason in this pack, it's like one of the most like needed things that I've found. I'd like to find like some sort of chasm or something, but it doesn't appear to be going in my favor. Let's see. Down, down, down. Well, we're at redstone level. No, I don't think you can mine redstone like probably still have. So we're down here pretty far, but I haven't found a chasm or a whole bunch of iron or any marble. Whoa, this looks bedrock. Okay, so we've gone down fairly far where we're at right now. So let's just walk back up a little bit. One of the most annoying things in Minecraft, walking up 1 block high stairs. Jump, 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 jump. But I'm too lazy to like go around and like make the actual stairs so I can just run up because that would, I don't know why, I'm just too lazy to do it. So we're just gonna hobble our way up. Hobble, 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 hobble. Okay. So I'm just going to pull out my little cheat book with all our recipes in it and see with our materials right now what stuff that we can make to get started for our dream home. How fabulous. I'm just going to put the rest of this iron in to soak, and I'll look at our cheat book. So there's a lot of different things that we can do in this mod pack. There's chairs, tables, coffee tables, cabinets, couches, fridges, all this kind of crazy stuff. But a lot of those things involve crazy components. So things that we need a lot of stone, a lot of wood. Glowstone is in a few things. Obsidian is in a few things. Redstone is in a few things. Gold is in a few things. So right now we can make some chairs, some tables, some coffee tables, some cabinets, some bedside cabinets, and if we get a sheep farm going, we can make some couch cabinets. Couch cabinets, just couches. Okay, me, you're weird. Let's make some fences, and we can get a sheep farm going, and a wheat farm so that we can breed the sheep. So that's our task for right now. Again, with the weird accents that I need to stop doing. Fence. Okay, good. I was hoping that that was how you made a fence, because I could not remember off the top of my head. Doop. I'll say the drag is kind of, it's easier to use than I previously thought. I was about to say thought. Boop, boop. Okay, let's go mark out a place for our shepherds. Place we need a place with a lot of grass, so let's just go right here. And we also need different colors of wool for like curtains, like they need red wool, and a lot need white or gray wool, and also clay is another thing. Oh, you wanted to go in. You can come in over here. This is another entrance, I promise. I'll bring it out. Yeah, I only have 22 left, so this can be for our farm. We need to make a hoe, and we need to go get some seeds. That's task 2. Boop. Hello, Sheppa. Alright, so we need to make a hoe. I'm so used to being able to do this the way I want to do it. Alright. Hoe. Ooh, that's another thing that we can make is cobble paths, because I think these are super cute, and I definitely want to use those once we get more into our final house. I keep falling down this. I need to get some trapdoors for that. So I figure we can make our little garden right here. Gonna need to make some of that iron into a bucket. So where's my shovel? Now I know it's more efficient to do the 5 block whatever radius from things, but it's not my style. Alright. I think this looks nicer. I think it looks friendlier. I think it, even though it's not as efficient, I think it looks more like a Minecraft farm to me. Not just like the 1 block in the center of like 50,000. Now, of course, if it really bothers you, tell me, because I am open to fixing it. It's like against what I normally do. And it's getting close to nighttime, so I'm going to have to go sleep here pretty soon. Sheep, if you want to go somewhere, go in your place. This one is for the vegetables and the fruitsitables. Go away. Go away, sheep. Alright, let's go in here. I don't know why I'm bouncing like a little rabbit. Sleep. So after we get this wheat field up and running, I think that's where I'm going to call it. These few episodes, unfortunately, aren't going to be as exciting as the rest of them. But as soon as we get the basics out of the way, we can start doing the fun stuff. So I hope you guys are following along at home, because it is super fun. We might as well make shears while we're here too, just because. Why not? Open door. Okay, so now we have a. I keep falling down this. Next time I go back in there, I'm going to make the thing, the trapdoors. Now, is there water back here? I don't think we're really near a huge water source, but I think there's a little river down here. Yeah, there's a little thing down here where we can get some stuff. I think I'm going to make a staircase down here because it's going to take 9 years to fill up. I should have made 2 buckets for an infinite water source, but now I'm going to have to go do this twice before I can get water up on my base. Fun! Just dandy. I wish I'd think things through sometimes, you know? That's too much to ask. Uppity, boop, boop, boop. Alright, almost back up. I'm sure I'm annoying the crap out of you guys right now. Oh. Go away, ship. Do. There. Running. Oops. Running. Let's see if I can make it into this one. Oh, there's a lava stream there. Ah, that would have been bad. We're just not going to risk it. Can I get back? It feels like I should be able to get back up here. But... oh yeah, there we go. That was easier when I actually found a path. I'm gonna definitely make a staircase down there that I can use to get up and down from our little cliff area. And ba-bam, infinite water source. Doop. Go away, sheep. Go in your area, please. If you're gonna stay there, I'm going to name you Bob. Bob the sheep. Move, please, Bob. There we go. Now you can get out. See, Bob is a very dirty sheep. He likes to clean himself, and the water that grows my wheat to feed him, to shear him. It's recycled. Why is this one a different length? Nope, I'm gonna be too OCD to deal with that. I'm not really OCD, but it kind of bothers me. Like, little things like that kind of bother me. Not to the point where I need to necessarily fix it all the time, but just to the point where it's just like, please don't. Alright, one more line, and then we can start fencing off and grabbing some seeds. Which means, Bob, you're going to have to get out of the water. Playtime is over, my friend. You know how they say never name livestock? Well, I completely disagree with that statement. Bob, get out of the water. There you go. Slight nudge in the right direction. You can swim in that one all you want. You can swim in that one. No. Stay out of the farm, you ship. Go. I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap that booty. I'm gonna slap that booty. You don't move. I'm gonna slap it. I'm gonna slap it. Why do you keep turning around? I can't slap your booty. Slap that booty. Alright, let's go break some seeds. Not break some seeds, let's go break these things. Seed. Okay. Probably the most boring episode of Minecraft ever, right? No, because I'm hilarious. Why would you ever say anything like that? Okay. Yeah, so after we do a little seed breaking, that's what I'm going to call this episode, and we did make something today, and actually, there's one surprise that I want to make for us before we actually go, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it is until we're just about to leave, so you have to wait and see, because I'm a mean person, and yeah. Alright, let's go hoe some ground and put down our fences. I know this is not a huge amount of seeds right now, but it should be enough to get started. Where's my hoe? Never thought I'd say that. Let's get the fences out first, and I can't run, so we'll fix that in a minute. I should make the entrance on the other side since there's water over here. Probably have to make some more fences too. How dandy. Gonna make some fence gates anyway. That's one thing I can never remember how to make in Minecraft. Fence gates. Alright, more fences, and some fence gates, and eat food. Eating food. Okay. I'm so used to, like, only being able to go a certain amount of time, like, only be able to go 15 minutes, like, keeping very close track on time, because otherwise I can't post the video kind of thing. But now I have the ability to post extended videos, so I don't have to do that anymore. And why did I come in here? Fences. I came in here for fences. Am I out of wood? Really? Am I really out of wood? I'm out of wood. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of wood. Back to the forest we go. Chop, 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 chop. I really just want to be able to jump off. Is that what? That is no. That's not right. That's not physically possible. We're going to ignore it. Pretend it's not there. We need enough to make a ton of fences. So chop, chop, chop. So basically, I want to go for a very modern style home with this. I love like the feeling of decorating areas and doing that kind of thing. So this is like the perfect mod for me. I'm definitely like the home decor kind of person. So I'm hoping to try a little bit of everything. Get all the appliances that we can. The big rooms, big areas to fill things with. Because I'd always make like the huge shell houses and then have nothing to put in them because unfortunately Minecraft's decor abilities, especially in vanilla, are very lacking. And hopefully now with this mod we can change that. Figure 2 more trees and then we should be good to go. Probably need to take a few. I'm gonna have to go on a flower hunt here pretty soon so I can get stuff for couches. Because I don't like white couches, they're lame. But black couches might be cool. Kill a few squids. Alright, back up. I really need to build that staircase. I think I'm going to do that off camera so that you guys don't have to watch me build the staircase. Because that's even more boring than what we're doing right now. Alright. I need some theme music right now. I'm like lacking theme music. Okay. I'm running right past my house. Alright. Go me. Let's go in here and craft things. Alright. Here. You want to turn this into this. Turn this into this. Yeah. And we'll make fences. 20 should be okay, and then we'll make a few fence gates. Two should be fine. Alright. Fences, fence gates, keep the hoe. Alright. Now let's finish this up. We'll make our last thing before we go, and then we will bid ourselves goodbye. Place, 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 fence gate. Then we'll run over here. Fence gate. Okay. Now we'll hoe some land, plant some seeds, and then we will go inside and I will make my big surprise. I think I'm going to do the old half slabs over the water trick because it tends to keep me from crumbling my plants and from falling in areas that I can't get out of. Alright, so actually we'll plant some seeds before we go. I guess I didn't need, I have a fairly small farm here, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Alright, last thing before we go. I think I remember how to make this one just off the top of my head, but if not, we can, you know, figure it out eventually. We just gotta smelt this. We're only going to smelt 8 of it, so don't worry, I'm not crazy. And then we need, I think those should work. Actually, we'll just do one. There's plenty of coal in the world. Alright. Turn this into a button. Button. Plank. Hold on. I'm going to check the book. Because I thought I remembered how to do this. But now the book's trying to make me look stupid. So, I'm checking the book. Oh, shoot. It's a note block. Well, we can't make a doorbell today, unfortunately, guys, because I don't have any redstone yet. But when we come back, hopefully we can find some redstone and we'll be able to go. So I'm just going to take a quick nap, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Don't. I always tend to say don't remember instead of don't forget. So don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. And I will talk to you guys later.